Yo, it's Worm. Today I'm going to show you how to create a brand new vehicle called the KART RACER. In the recent update, it was added and it's pretty cool. I'm going to show you how to build it from scratch. As you can see, it's battery powered and it can go quite quick. It's like a little racing car. To get started, we're going to need to make a epic forest axe and then farm one of the frostland trees. It's going to unlock a new recipe. Once you pick up the frost pine, it's going to unlock some new recipes, including the frost pine rod, and this will activate the KART RACER and other rug roller vehicles like the hauler. If you go to the build menu, go to utility, all the way over to builds, and then go R2 if you're on PlayStation, and you're now going to have the rug roller vehicles. We've unlocked the first one and the third one. These are two new vehicles. So today we're going to be building the KART RACER. To build it, you're going to need wooden rod, granite, wood, cord, frost pine, flexwood, plank, flexwood rod, and of course, frost pine rod. I'm going to show you how you can get all these items and how you can convert them as well. So overall, we're going to need 27 wood, 24 granite, 40 fines, 6 flexwood, and 6 frost pine. To find these materials, the map is split up into 3 areas. You've got the dry lands. You can farm flexwood on the cactuses using a rare pickaxe. In the grasslands, you can farm 3 different things using a common pickaxe or axe, that's granite, wood, and vines. In the frostlands, you're going to be able to farm frost pine using the epic forest axe. You can use the epic forest axe to farm all 3 areas. So if you go to drylands, you can axe a tree with 1 hit if you use the epic one, because it does 14 damage every time you hit a tree, because the trees are quite weak. However, if you go to the frostlands, you're going to have to hit it like 5 times, even if you jump and hit it, and it's doing 14 damage every time. It's roughly around, what, 60 damage to like pickaxe a tree? Once you've got all these materials, we're going to head back to our crafting bench and then start converting them using the lumber mill. The lumber mill will give you a few recipes, including the frost pine, flexwood, knot rot, plank, and wooden rod. So we're going to be using all 5, but you just need to change the recipe every time you do it. I recommend having like 3 lumber mills so you can do all 3 wood at the same time, so you're not standing around. While that's processing, go over to your spinning wheel and we're now going to convert the fines into cord. So every 5 fines is going to give you 1 cord, so you're going to need around 40 to do this. So once you've got all these materials and these numbers, you can then go craft the KART RACER. And we have now created the KART RACER. The next stage is now creating the power cells to move it. You're going to need 2. Okay, to build a power cell, you're going to need to make a few items and get some resources. It's pretty long-winded, including biomass. To get biomass, you need to create this. Yep, we need to make a compost bin. If you don't know what that is, it basically turns an item into fuel and it gives you other bits and bobs. To build this, we're going to need 5 planks, 2 soil, 1 sand, and 3 fertilizer. And mainly, you're going to need to build a shovel. So the stronger the shovel, the more dirt sand you're going to get. So I'm going to build a metal one. Head over to the desert now, and you can just farm sand by just, digging up the ground. It's going to give you 3 every time. You're going to need about 15 to do this. After you've done that, Also do the same thing in the grasslands, and this is going to give you soil. You're also going to need to build some planks, so if you go to lumber mill again, and this time just convert wood into planks. You're going to need 5 overall. The last material is fertilizer. Fertilizer can be found by throwing animals or by having little barns and your animals live there and you feed them. Once you have all the materials, 3 fertilizer, 5 planks, 1 sand and 2 soil, we can then craft the compost bin. Once you create it, you're then going to have to put bones inside it, and that will compose it into the bin and turn it into the biomass. To get the bones, you just have to kill skeletons at night time or in caves. Eventually it will drop the biomass. You're going to need that, and it will unlock a new recipe, the power cell. So if you go over to your crafting bench now and go all the way over to the last one where the torch is and down, you can have power cell. So you're going to need 6 glass and 50 biomass to create a power cell. To make glass, go over to the metal smelter and just add sand that we collected earlier and some bright core you get from the lava caves or by destroying lamps in the Star Wars land. It's a 2-to-1 ratio, so you need 2 bright core and 1 sand per glass. Once you've got 12 glass and 100 biomass, we can create 2 batteries. So this power cell will place them inside the power center to provide power to the vehicle. You're going to need 2 because it's a large vehicle. In the smaller one, we're only going to need 1. You can take them out if you don't want to store them in there. And then, yeah, no one can use the vehicle. I do warn you, it is a little bit stiff to handle, so trying to cut corners, you're going to hit into things. But overall, it is pretty cool. And that's one of the new vehicles. Remember, you can take the batteries out of them if you don't want people to use them, because they do tend to go missing. So the smaller one only uses 1, and the far left one is the other vehicle we're going to create in another day. You just need some more items like gunpowder than that because it's got boosters. It's quite cool. Anyway guys, I hope this helped. If you need any more information, leave a comment and I'll try to get back to you. Till next time, peace.